Mr. Rob Benedict and Mr. Richard Spade Jr.
Wow, there's a few people here.
Hey, quick show of hands, how many of you are Supernatural fans? What a coincidence!
Nobody? Really weird. Robbie.
Hi, yeah.
How awesome is this?
Fantastically awesome.
You know what's even more awesome?
What?
The people we're about to bring on this stage. I say we dive right into it, shall we?
Let's do it.
Because the first guy I'm going to bring out, maybe the most important guy I'm going to introduce all day.
Yeah.
Really, truly. I mean, he's the pointy end of the Supernatural bayonet. He crafts the stories.
Yeah.
He builds the arcs. And, side note, he happens to have sole power over deciding which Supernatural fan favorite characters return to the show.
He's just a fantastic person.
Yeah, he's a great
We kind of worship him.
Yeah, he's a bit of a god to us. Handsome, painfully handsome. I don't know if he has a wife, I don't know if he has kids, but he's the best damn husband and father I've ever seen.
When this man passes wind, butterflies emerge from his bottom.
It may be a tad too far. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for executive producer, showrunner, Mr. Jeremy Carver! There he is.
Hi, Jeremy.
Hi.
That was your intro. Next up, the man who hangs out underneath Jared Padalecki's beautiful head of hair, Jared Padalecki.
So you had to wear a hat when we do a hair bit. Thank you. Give the people what they want, man. Next up, a man who is living proof that sometimes plastic surgery is undetectable in high def. Jensen Ackles!
Next up, thanks, I love you too. Next up, a person who's proven that there's only room for one trench coat wearing angel on network television. Anthony Constantine. I don't speak fandom. I don't know a big scream.
Gotta put that to the screecherator. Figure out.
Rich.
Yes?
Here's an interesting tidbit. It says here in my cheat sheet, this next actor, we know he's the king of hell, but he's also, according to my cheat sheet, he's also a shepherd.
Oh, well, let's bring him out. It's Mark, a shepherd. We are so, I know, did you see that? It's amazing, right?
And it's uncanny. You know what's weird though, Mark? The Funko doll, it's smiling a little too much.
Let's bring in the last guy.
Let's bring out the last guy.
I gotta be honest, I'm super proud of this guy. It was just a couple of years ago, he was chipping gold out of his molars to pay for his next fix. Dark alleys, back rooms, terrible things with strangers he would do. It was an awful. Is that Robbie Thompson? No. Oh, crap. Well, let's just bring out the other guy now. Supernatural writer extraordinaire and Utah's favorite son, Mr. Andrew Dabb!
Oh, man.
Wrong guy. Turns out, wrong guy. Ladies and gentlemen, your Supernatural Comic-Con panel.
So let's start off with the questions. Jeremy, we want to let you know we did get your list of things we can't talk about for season 11.
And right here.
So rest assured, no one will know that Castell leaves the garrison to pursue a career in dentistry.
I can say that. I'm going to talk about
And
that.
that the Darkness is actually a hard rock group from the 90s. I'm saying it. I'm doing it again, aren't I? Okay, so Jeremy, in all seriousness, the Darkness. What up with that?
Bummer, dude.
My question is, last season, season 10, there were a lot of sort of smaller stories, personal stories, but now you've got this sort of big, bad, ominous thing. How is that going to affect the way stories are told in season 11?
Thanks, Rob.
You're welcome. You're welcome, Jeremy.
It's quite a thrill for me being here with you, Rob. It's,
What am I, shop liver? I'm right here.
Richard.
I'm next to you. Weird.
Yeah, so last year, we're really proud of last season. We had a lot of intensely personal character stories, and this year we are going back to a little bit more, I think, of an epic feel with a big bad and a real sort of a quest for the brothers to unite on. And I think it's a pretty special thing that we got this year, and we're going back to I mean, you guys want to hear this? I mean, it's like you know, I'm putting myself to sleep here, but it's like pre-biblical story that's obviously never been told, and not that we couldn't have figured that out before, but and so I think it's going to be a really fun, epic feel, and most importantly, I feel like the brothers are going to be really, really united in their need.
Well, that leaves the obvious follow-up question, Jared and Jensen. How do you think the boys will respond to this big bad?
Well, I think we'll beat it because we're not the lose Chesters up top.
That's the most written bit we have for this entire panel.
I'm so proud of that.
ashamed to be sitting next to you.
There's a reason why Jared doesn't have a long sitcom reel. You know what I'm saying? He's a 1 hour drama, man. Oh, stop it. Quit taking his side.
Oh, you made him cry.
I really did, really upset him.
I was acting.
I totally believe you.
I, for my part, in all honesty, we are not the lose Chesters, but for my part, I'm happy to see the boys. See, why did I get more laughs?
If you keep saying it on the panel, by the end it'll kill.
We're not the lose Chesters.
I love sympathy comedy.
That's the only kind I got. I'm excited to see the boys working together again. We've seen them at odds. We've seen them working together, and I'm happy to see them teaming up.
Right. So that leaves the obvious question. Jensen, Mark of Cain, you were saddled with that for the entire year. So now you're free from that. How is that going to affect, because that's basically been driving a lot of your guys' relationship for the whole year. It's been driving how you made your decisions. It totally changes your approach at this point. How does Dean deal with that now?
Well, essentially now we're left with the cleanup. So getting rid of the Mark of Cain was not just getting rid of it, and then everything is back to normal. Obviously something happened at the end of last season, and now it's figuring out how we're going to deal with the decisions that we have made, which is pretty much what we do for the past 10 years anyway.
Just 10?
Just, so yeah, so that, but what I like about where we're going is that the brothers are united, similar to, you know, the way they were season 1, when we were looking for Dad, and there was a unity. So I'm really excited about that. It's not, one of us is inflicted with some sort of a craziness, a demon blood drinking, Mark of Cain wearing, whatever it is. We're back to normal, so to speak, and we have a common target, and I think that's I'm excited about that. I'm excited to get back to that kind of original format.
Yeah.
Just one addition to everything Jensen just said. I'm just going to say, ish.
What's he saying?
Correcting Mr. Ackles in public, sir?
So this is where I need you all to go to social media and make sure that what I just said reflects to him. So crash his Twitter.
His passcode is I love Mark. Can I ask a question? Who here started watching the show within the last year? So who started watching the show because of Netflix? Who started watching it? That's amazing. I think when he said 10 years, it kind of occurred to me that a lot of y'all have grown up with us. And that's really cool. And I just wanted to see the thousands and thousands of people out there. Anyways, love y'all.
Not only that, but over the course of 10 years, I mean, you guys have grown up with the fans that have been watching from the beginning. You guys were
Hardly.
no,
I don't mean emotionally. They have an emotion.
You've physically grown up, but it's kind of amazing. I mean, actually, I kind of almost teared up watching that retrospective back there because it feels like I've only been doing this.
No, he did. He was a mess.
I was bawling actually. No, but I'm one of the new kids. Only been doing this, going into 8 seasons now. And the journey that I have watched, the transition between initially being kind of afraid of fans and then starting to embrace them, and then we've all developed a relationship where we're kind of collaborating with fans, and
now you're in anger. You're angry with the fans.
And now we're really angry at all fans, obviously. No, but it's been an amazing journey in so many different respects, and it's amazing to see all of these young, and the second generation watching the show now. It really is totally bizarre and wonderful. So, thank you guys.
Well, and if people keep responding, recently the Teen Choice nominations came out. Congratulations, Jared.
Just a hat for the acting.
Nominated in the acting category.
Those teens love the way you act. And for the other fellas,
Nominated for Best Chemistry.
Jensen and I actually have a chemistry set that we work with on set. I assume that's what they're talking about.
Yeah.
2 lab coats, a couple of professional protective eyewear.
Yeah, we're making hydrochloric acid and stuff like that from scratch.
So let me
We
say,
get a box. We get boxes to it. Trailer. Jared's fan mail and all kinds of stuff, and we get it was beakers.
or at least we will now.
Yeah, at least they do. Yeah, at least they will.
So let me show you guys TV chemistry. You guys have branded yourselves as TV's greatest team since, I don't know who, Ernie and Bert. So, I don't know which one's which. They have a picture of themselves together in every room in the house.
Which one's Bert and which one is Ernie?
I don't know, we have to hear them laugh. That's how we'll know. Who goes,
Ducky, you're the one.
so are we going to see that relationship continue? Is the Castiel-Dean relationship still aflutter and still growing as we move into season?
Jeremy?
Ish.
And yeah, sorry about that ish. I didn't even.
Yeah, everything they said, ish.
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Not with the room to say no. Now, Visha, why just one Winchester? Why can't there be a Sastiel? Why can't you get into some sandwich? Why can't you two be buddies too? Why do you gotta have a favorite out of D?
Because the height difference with me and Jared is just too jarring. Literally.
In all seriousness, Misha, last time we saw you, you were giving Crowley a beat down.
Yes.
Kind of fun.
Yeah, super fun. I speak for the entire rest of the cast when I say opportunities to have fight scenes with Mark are really satisfying. Sometimes we convince the directors and producers to let us shoot what we tell Mark are scenes, but they are never intended to air. We just pound on it for a little bit while the cameras pretend to roll. It's pretty cathartic.
It's called elder abuse. Like cameras pretend to roll, like the cameras just go. They just get in on the act.
No, it's when you hear, oh yeah, we're rolling.
Turn on your green light, camera.
We're the camera guys. We're rolling.
Click to the left to see part 2 of the Supernatural panel, and then click to the right to find out what the cast told me absolutely has to happen in season 11.